International University. Today he's going to do some kind of revolutionary, some kind of theoretical approach to explain, like the title is Tonal Approach to the English Stress System. So after listening to this speech, and please and ask many questions and comments and then opinions. Okay. Please.
Thank you.
Give me big hands.
I will do my best not to prove that his introduction is not true. Look at last year, I wrote one editorial section for 66th anniversary of my university. There, I said this is one sentence. At that time, I said that truth is not a state already found, but a process in which we try to find something that we believe is true. So, last night, early this morning, at 4 a.m., I revised my PPT. Okay? So, but today, at this moment, I'll state what I believe that is true. So, usually, I avoid speaking in the presence of the audience less than 100, especially at home or in my university. But today, the number is not important because I can see so many worldwide distinguished scholars. So I'll go for say cheap, large salary. Thank you. And then the major claim of today's presentation is that English is not a pure stress language, but rather a language with prosodic aspects that can be better understood in terms of both stress and tone. In this respect, the title of my paper is slightly somewhat misleading here. I just used a tonal approach, not to stress my new approach. Okay? But actually, I'm using a tonal approach of approximately 20% and the metrical approach of about 80%. And while the prominence pattern, a simple, underlying portion of the lexicon, can be handled by already established logical theories in the linguistic world, complex derived forms are influenced by the existence of tone. And then I state that every English affix either is toneless or has a floating I or brilliant I. This situation incidentally coincides with a three-way division that characterizes the tonal system of North Kensington Korea. So today you will see some similarity between English stress system and North Kensington Korean tone system and the Skuma African language Skuma tone system. In North Kensington Korean lexical roots, instead of affixes are divided into three tonal classes. But in English, affixes rather than lexical roots are classified into three classes. In this respect, we can say that English is simply less tonal than North Kensington. Of course, English is more tonal than pure stress languages such as this kind of pure stress language. I'm there to say that English is not a pure stress language, nor is it a pure tone language, but rather something. I can think of three basic issues for the English stress system. How to locate the position of the primary stress. This is today's my main concern. Okay? Second, how to locate the position of secondary stress. And finally, how to explain consonant cluster simplification. For instance, termination, there n appears, but then n doesn't appear. So I dare to say that I solved this 7 years ago. Then I solved this 3 years ago. And this last thing, this early spring. So far I have never talked about English stress. This is my first thing. But I believe my new approach is better. Okay? Here, Tony's classes. These are traditionally called class 2 suffixes. Okay? Because they have no tone, so that's why they play no role in stress assignment. And then the so-called class 1 suffixes are divided into 2 separate classes, floating high class and preliminary high class. This guy, Eddie, Asian, E, etc. These guys have a preliminary high here, so because it has a preliminary high here, this syllable must carry the primary stress in English words, derived words, okay? And then this guy, floating high, how to identify the correct docking place. That's the issue, okay? Unfortunately, he's not here, but Jeon Sang-bum in his article, Korean book, I translated his idea into English, okay? Why we classify IBY, ITY suffix into class 1, but this into class 2? Is it because ITY affects stress pattern and NIS does not? Why does ITY affect stress pattern, but NIS does not? Because ITY is class 1, NIS is class 2? This is a typical example of circularity. Okay? So, as far as I know, since Kipalski in early 1981 paper, everybody, as far as I know, previous scholars made error committing circularity. Okay? So, I use Richard underlying representation of lexicon-dependent word. For instance, Tony's suffix, floating high suffix, preliminary high suffix. Okay. Then, lexicon-dependent word. In 2004, EJ, he's not here, but he made a paper titled Lexicon-Dependent Optimality Theory. Here, he stressed that he stressed the necessity of marking stress in the lexicon for exceptional words such as Mississippi, Kentucky. He assumed that the syllable pattern like America, Canada, that has a stress on the anti-penal syllable is a regular pattern. He assumed these two are irregular. Okay? But many previous scholars take the opposite position. But I guess his observation is basically correct. Anyhow, some people might say, why do you want to use high tone for stress? Because English, as I told you before, English is not a pure stress language. Okay? Who defined that like that? Chomsky and Harlan? Okay, I'm not a student of them. So anyhow, loud form already uses not only high but also high star, high minus, high boundary, and downstep high star, and so forth. So and then I use a then I use a floating high and brilliant high for the English stress system. And they are the two basic building blocks of the 20th and 21st century phonology. Okay? So let me use brilliant high and floating high. Okay? These are examples of Tony's classes. Hey, considering pretty here. These guys have Tony's, so play no role in stress pattern. Okay? Quite straightforward. And then primary stress and high sponsor. Okay, these are preliminary high class. Problematic. Okay? Why this guy shows a primary stress? Because it has a preliminary high. Okay? And then here, Americanization, picturesque. So I already explained, but you might feel unhappy because I specified something in the underlying representation, but previous scholars also specified so many extrametricality and so on. And then I already explained 2/3 of phonology, English phonology, how to locate the primary stress position. Okay. Now the last one, the most interesting one, is floating high place. Hey, here, tapping place in English, anti-penultimate molar, very important. Molar counting is very important in English. And then molar-based putting from right to left. This one is proposed in Dr. Lee's 1996 dissertation. Okay? And then non-finality at the point level. This is again proposed by Dr. Lee. Okay? Although he take a different approach, okay? I guess his insights, these kind of insights are very meaningful, significant and meaningful. So, okay. How to locate the tapping place? Here, the coda is basically moray. Okay? And right to left fully. The tapping place is the right system or the penultimate foot. Here, specific. Okay, here, 2 molars. Pick. Specific here. Ignore these guys by non-finality at the full level. Okay, align high at the right edge of the penal molars, penal foot. Okay, that's it. And then specific, publicity. Okay, and then this is English has a tapping place, which is a mirror image of Skuma, Seltzman dissertation. Good dissertation done in 1989 at the MIT, supervised by Maurice Hart. Here, here basically, in this place, this is subject, I believe. In this place, high tone is originated from this syllable, okay? And then it goes to the 3rd syllable, okay? So, let's assume a phonological domain, excluding the subject, okay? And then here, look at this high goes to the 3rd syllable, 3rd molar, okay? And then, but in English, floating tone goes to the antepenultimate molar from the end. So in this respect, we can say that high ducks, or what is that? English is has a mirror image of Skuma. So now we can say that how come we can identify or explain the English stress pattern? Applying the North Gyeongsang Korean system, also applying the Skuma pattern. Okay? Very isolated, very far away each other.